Looking back at those temperatures for your Thursday, we only topped out at 3 degrees for your afternoon high, almost 20 degrees below normal for this time of the year. But when it comes to that low, we are usually at 7. We ended up seeing the negative of that yesterday. Looking nowhere near the record of 39 degrees for that afternoon high, but only off by 13 from that morning low occurring back in 1972. And when it comes to the amount of daylight, it's starting to get a little bit longer. We're up to 8 hours and 45 minutes. Today's highs, temperatures did increase just a little bit. Marquette got up to 5, Iron Mountain up to 8, Houghton at 9, and towards the little bit more towards the east, 16 in Munising and 12 in Escanaba. Looking at those winds mostly coming out of the west throughout the Lake Superior shoreline, between 10 to 15 miles per hour for a good majority. The only exception is Houghton at 6, and out of the north actually in Iron Mountain at 7. But those headlines going into the first weekend of 2017, we are still dealing with this Arctic blast. Just those wind chills are going to be very, very brutal. You're going to see later on for tonight, we could see wind chills up to -30. So just remember to cover yourself in as many layers as possible if you are going to be outside. The good news is when it comes to warming up, it will start later on into the weekend, especially on Sunday going into Monday. But by Tuesday, we'll see a new cold front coming in, and that's going to bump those temperatures just a tad down. Looking at those snow totals for your Thursday, Grand Marais saw a foot of snow, Painesdale at 7.4, 14 Mile Point saw 6 inches, and Houghton at 4.5. But we also are still dealing with some advisories and warnings for portions of the UP. When it comes to the teal color, these are lake effect snow advisories. These are in effect until tomorrow evening. Accumulations could be up to 8 inches, especially throughout the Keweenaw Peninsula. Towards the east in white, the lake effect snow warnings. The good news is these have just recently expired because of the weakening lake effect we've been seeing throughout your Friday. Looking the setup for your Saturday, that Arctic firm grasp of that chilly air continues to be a dominant player for parts of the Great Lakes. We also increase a bit those lake effect snow showers, also with a quick moving disturbance that's pushing through that will continue to see that polar air in for your Sunday. But further towards the east and the parts of the mid-Atlantic, low pressure off the coast of the Atlantic and this is pushing towards the northeast, increasing chances for a northeaster all throughout the I-95 corridor. But for us more locally, we will still enjoy some quiet conditions for tonight. By tomorrow, those clouds will begin to usher in late in the day, increasing those snow chances. By Sunday, they retreat, having a little more sunshine. And by Monday, we begin to see more clouds funnel in ahead of the next cold front that comes in on Tuesday. Going into tonight, though, temperatures are going to hover around 0. Wind chills are going to be ranging from -15 to -30 with those winds out of the west at 15 miles per hour. Don't be surprised if certain areas of the Upper Peninsula get a wind chill advisory just like last night because of numbers getting very, very close to -30. So just remember to stay warm. Try to stay indoors if you can. And with just those winds, it just feels awful outside. Going into tomorrow, it's not going to light up those winds, so it's still going to continue to be overall on the terrible side when it comes to those wind chills. It's going to be up to -25 in some parts. Afternoon highs are going to be just like today and yesterday, only into those single digits for a good portion of the western UP. A little bit warmer towards the east, though. 9 in Crystal Falls, 4 in Ontonagon, 8 in Houghton, and those teens are in Munising and Escanaba at 14 and 12 degrees respectively. Tomorrow, going into your sunrise occurs at 8:33 a.m. Temperatures really for tomorrow night only fall into those low to mid single digits on the positive side. And that's really where we begin to see those temperatures going on the up and up, starting Sunday going into Monday. By Tuesday, we try to get towards 30 degrees, but by then, a cold front pushes in, snowfall begins to occur. The bright side is that by the time we go towards the second half of the work week, even though temperatures are going to be slightly cooler, nowhere to the extreme that they were this week, and we'll even have a good amount of sunshine by then.